Hey guys, this is Lefty and welcome back to Let's Play Dear Esther. We've just gotten out of that cave where we had that chemical symbol. So let's keep walking up this way. We're looking towards the radio tower. And let's see what we can see. So I'm sure there's going to be a lot of comments regarding the numpad and how that makes any sense. That's just how I've always played games. With left hand, I'm actually left-handed, so left hand is on the mouse. And the right hand is used to control.
I dreamt I stood in the center of the sun, and the solar radiation cooked my heart from the inside. My teeth will curl, and my fingernails fall off into my pockets like loose change. If I could stomach, I'd eat, but all I seem capable of is salt water. Were the livestock still here, I could turn feral and gorge. I'm as emaciated as a body on a slab, opened up for a premature source of death. I've rode to this island in a heart without a bottom. All the bacteria of my gut rising up to sing to me.
Okay, so it looks like probably those shepherds he was talking about from the last episode, those definitely were here on this island, because he's actually come out to the island by choice. But I don't know, why is there no livestock? I'm not quite sure. But we can't pick up that book. What does that say? Yeah, Unit 3 Chemistry. Interesting. We've got another, what is that? Nitrogen. I'm not sure what that is. What is that? Are those O's? Backward C? I can't tell. So here's the full picture in case anybody wants to see it and try to work it out. Alright, I think that's about good. Let's keep heading on. Should be enough for somebody to pause the video. Okay, so we got... Doesn't look like we can head up that way. There is a little... Is that a path up there? Yeah, let's head up this way just because it's not towards the radio tower, and then we'll explore. I think that area over there was just for the, can't go this way. I think that area over there is just where we came from, probably where the tire is. Okay. Can we get up here? Nope. Okay, so it doesn't look like we can actually go that way, so let's head back over here. I was hoping we'd be able to. It kind of looks like a little path that might have curved around, but it doesn't look like we can go that way. So let's head back over towards the cliff real quick, just so we can say that we checked this out, just to be safe. And... nothing quite yet. We got the wind blowing again. I like the foliage. It does that funny, yeah, see, this is just where he was talking about yogurt again, so let's head back. Alright, so we only have the one way to go. This is almost like a Stonehenge. I'm wondering if this is maybe something that the shepherds did when their Bible was stolen, or something along those lines. I'm not quite sure. There's not really a whole lot that explains the point of the stones, other than there was the chemistry book and some sort of diagram. Alright. So I do apologize if it's a little hard to hear the voice work, but there's only one option, and that's for, master volume. There's no subtitles volume or, voiceover volume or even sound effects volume versus music volume. So that's a little bit quiet. That's why I do have the subtitles on. So my apologies for anybody who's having a little bit of a tough time with that. But, turn it up. I try not to talk during those parts, so went over bear. Okay. Alright, so we actually finished the first level. It's a little bit inconvenient, looks like. I wonder if we're now at the caves.
Dear Esther, I have now driven the stretch of the M5 between Exeter and Bristol over 21 times. But although I have all the reports and all the witnesses, and have cross-referenced them within a millimetre using my Ordnance Survey maps, I simply cannot find the location. You'd think there would be marks to serve as some evidence. It's somewhere between the turn-off for Sanford and the welcome brake services. But although I can always see it in my rear-view mirror, I have as yet been unable to pull ashore.
Huh, okay, so he's been driving on the road here. There must have been something that caught his eye back when he was looking around, perhaps, or just driving. Maybe there was a scene of an accident about his wife. I mean, it does seem like there's something wrong with with Esther, probably. I would imagine it's probably his wife or his girlfriend. Or maybe a sister, I'm not sure. But I mean, it definitely seems as though there's something wrong that's happened to her, or something along those lines, just because it's not really making a whole lot of sense. So let's keep pushing on. So it doesn't look like we're at the caves yet, which is good. Now we're just kind of walking along the shore here. Got some boats down there. We'll go check out some cargo containers here in a few minutes. Probably end up. I'll probably end up cheating and sliding down, trying to slide down that without dying, depending on where this takes us, because I don't want to walk all the way back along. There's a long path you can try to avoid. So I'm not quite sure what's with all these. These cargo containers are obviously much older than we are if we just showed up on the shore. I mean, look how rusty everything is down there. There's no way that we were involved with whatever that is. Alright, so we got some kind of warning buoy out there. A lot of ships. This is what, second and third ship we've seen that are crashed on the island, which is pretty interesting. So it looks like there's a lot of wrecks on this.
I've begun to wonder if Donnelly's voyage here was as prosaic as it was presented. How disappointed not to have found the bones of the holy man. No wonder he hated the inhabitants so. To him they must have seemed like barnacles mindlessly clinging to a mercy seat. Why cling so hard to the rock? Because it is the only thing that stops us from sliding into the ocean. Into oblivion.
So maybe he's come after his friend or something. So I was cheating kind of here, or not cheating, but kind of abusing the physics in the source engine just by kind of sliding along this flat surface, giving us a little bit more speed. So that might be useful in parts coming up, depending on if we have long stretches of nothing, I guess, or just looking at the shore. Alright, so here we got a boat. Remember, there's no way to jump, so we can't really go up on the boat, unfortunately. Looks like there's some boxes, some crates, shipping crates, packages, and all that kind of good stuff. What's up here? Can we go inside that crate? Is there anything in there? So apparently maybe there were inhabitants of this island at some point, but they don't seem to be here any longer. Or they all live up by the radio tower, but that seems a bit odd. That, you know, all these packages and these freight ships would just... Nobody would come try to find the people who are here, make sure they're okay. But at the same time, we haven't seen any corpses yet, so there could be something else going on that we'll need to explore a little bit more and to see what's going on. So let's go down here real quick and see if we can get another sound clip. Some rocks.
There must be a hole in the bottom of the boat. How else could new hermits have arrived?
Interesting, okay. Can we go up here? No, there's an invisible force field blocking us from continuing on, so let's head back up this way. So it's kind of a small ship for the volume of cargo containers that are there. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe 8 or 9. I don't really see how all those fit on the ship. I mean, maybe below deck, but I don't know.
I had kidney stones, and you visited me in the hospital after the operation, when I was still half submerged in anesthetic. Your outline and your speech both blurred. Now my stones have grown into an island and made their escape, and you have been rendered opaque by the car of a drunk.
Okay, yeah, so that definitely shines some light on what's going on here. So Esther died in some kind of car accident because of a drunk driver. Either in a car accident or she was maybe hit by a drunk driver. Something along those lines. But she was definitely involved in some kind of motor vehicle accident. Let's keep walking up here. Everything is surprisingly well maintained for there not being anyone on the island that I've seen so far. Oh man, is this where we came from? This is totally where we came from. Huh, that's odd that we got a different sound clip coming back down this way. Ah, that was dumb. Alright, let's see. I don't see any way up there. Maybe I missed something over on this side. I wish you could run. Be a lot better if we could move a little faster here. This definitely seems to be kind of maybe pushing us in this direction. I'm not quite sure. We'll check down here. Maybe somehow I missed something when I was foolishly counting all the crates on the boat. A lot of debris. A lot of trash. Yeah, here we go. Okay, cool. There's a way back up here. Let's keep going for a couple more minutes here. So hopefully we're leaving the sea and we're getting a little. Hopefully there'll be a little more to talk about here because we're just walking real slow. But we shall see. Alright, so once again we got two paths, one going down and then what, back up it looks like? Yeah, it looks like it comes back up and around. There's a hole down there that I don't feel like falling into. Okay, so once again we're seeing the radio tower. I think that's probably going to be the end of the episode, just because it's kind of a convenient stopping place. So I will continue up the path, and we'll see what's going on in the next time.
Climb.
Oh,
Away
let's
from
let
the
this go
sea
first.
towards the center. It is a straight line to the summit, where the evening begins to coil around the aerial and squeeze the signals into early silence. The bothy squats against the mount to avoid the gaze of the aerial. I too will creep under the island like an animal and approach it from the northern shore.
Alright, so why do we want to head towards the radio tower? I don't know, but we'll find out. See you guys next time.